get my best stuff from things that have really affected me, moments in life. There's an element to them that's like pulling teeth. There's an element to them that's incredibly therapeutic. I enjoy songwriting, so there's a fun thing about them, you know, in terms of melody and you know, carving out and discovering things that I feel are good hooks and are catchy and that I like to sing and listen to. I'm chasing songs all the time. I'm playing the guitar, I'm sitting there messing around. And if something out the window catches my attention and I'm mindlessly playing, it's often then that, you know, when I'm sort of lost out there, that this different radar flicks on and my ears sort of are listening in a different way, and suddenly, what was that I just did, you know, and I'll kind of find something like that when I didn't expect it necessarily. Playing in small clubs and bars where no one really cares that you're even there, you learn some of the most important things. I learned some of the most important things that I couldn't have learned anywhere else. You can't learn them in a classroom. Even if a dream came true and you know, Mick Jagger walked in the room, I wouldn't have learned it from him, and I wouldn't have learned it in the same way that you learn when you're actually there. It's where I fell on my face. It's where I messed up a number of times and learned what it's like to mess up and how badly I didn't want to mess up again. So I go home and I practice 10 times as hard. For me, it was all about trying to grab people with a song that they'd never ever heard before. They could never have heard before because it's just mine. Some guys drinking at the end of the bar who just walked in to hang out. Whether it sounds rude or not, I want their attention. So I learned that stuff in there. I learned about how they stopped drinking and they turned their heads for the second verse and the second pre-chorus and the second chorus. But why wasn't the first verse good? Why didn't the first verse do that? And why didn't the bridge do that? And why didn't the first chorus get them?